What is going on today, guys? Welcome back. Have to avoid our massive tow mirror here so we don't get taken out, but welcome back. We are back in the shop. We are going to be working on the dually tonight. Two things happening. We have a new box that showed up that we're going to be installing, and we are going to actually be modifying our first part to the pusher high mount compound turbo kit. And it's going to involve a little bit of welding, so we are going to be bothering our man Russell, the roadside repairman. So we're going to get to that second, but first we are going to open up this box in here. Let's see if we can do this with one hand, but this is a part that is going to complement something that's already done on the dually. Open this baby up. Oh, look at that. You can already tell what it is. All right, so let's unbox this quick. There's not really a whole lot to this kit. This is from the guys at Black Market Performance, and this is the rear section of the kit that we already have on the truck. So if you guys remember, a little harness plug. So if you guys remember, we do have the Black Market Performance cat filter adapter to run a cat fuel filter, get rid of the factory stuff on the front part of the engine. I know it's a little bit dark down there. This is actually for the rear mounted water separator kit. So this is actually, I believe, on pre-order. If you guys go to Black Market, I'll put the link down below, one easy click. Go click that link, go check it out. The main purpose of this, besides maybe a little better filtration on the fuel filter side anyway, the cost of the factory filters is just astronomical. This will bring the price way down, will easily pay for itself within a couple changes. I don't have a mathematical spreadsheet in front of me to give you guys that exact information, but all of the fittings look like they are already pre-installed. So all we really got to do is just kind of, this is about as plug and play as you are going to get. So we're going to go ahead and change this quick and show you guys a little before and after. Again, I will put a link to this, and they have a great video as well. So we're going to go ahead, install this quickly, and then move on to the first part that we're going to be modifying on there. Quick underneath the bed shot. Here is the factory piece right up here next to your fuel tank. Got the factory lines, and that's why they kind of give you that elbow and then the straight fitting. So this is pretty much 100% plug and play. The other filter head with the cat filter is already pre-assembled. All those fittings are tight. All we have to do right underneath here is disconnect. Where are they? There's two bolts right back here. Let me scoot down underneath here. Sorry if I'm making you dizzy, but there's two 13mm nuts on studs, and the studs on their head really just kind of push right into the factory place. Use your factory bolts, nice stainless studs that they give you, and plug everything back in. Cycle the key a few times, and we'll be ready to go. So we're gonna quick jump into this, and I'll show you guys the after. But again, really just a more cost-effective, you can kind of cross-reference those filters to whatever, and we'll be good to go. Real quick comparison, here is the factory. Kind of see what I'm talking about with the studs on the back side, and the Black Market one, pretty much absolutely identical. Studs on the back, sensor harness right there, and we are ready to bolt this thing on. So very, very easy installation, maybe a 1 or 2 out of a million, but again, 13mm bolts on nuts on the back. Bolt this baby up, and we'll be good to go. So I'll show you guys a little bit of it after. This hooks up right to your factory fuel lines. Another good reason why we are using this with the Fleece in-tank lift pump. We're gonna use our factory fuel lines, and these will plug right into that. And there we are, installation complete. Cat filter is good to go. Factory fuel lines, everything is good. We're gonna fire this baby up, make sure everything is all set, and this can get checked off the list. Alrighty, installation complete. That is about as easy as this is gonna get, plug and play. Again, able to be used with the Fleece lift pump. By the way, not to throw another plug in here, but I do have a Fleece performance discount if you guys want to take advantage of that. I believe it is GREGA 18 at checkout. So this kit will work with the Fleece lift pump and the factory fuel lines. Really easy installation and a great long-term investment. So again, first link in the description will be this kit, and if you guys do not already have the underhood kit, you can go ahead and grab that at the same time, and we'll definitely, over the course of owning your vehicle, within the first couple filter changes, will save you money. So second part of the video before we are late to Russell's yet again, and he yells at us, which he's gonna do anyway. The first part that we are gonna be modifying on the compound kit is the bracket here. So this really, really nice bracket. Oh, by the way, this is the whole reason I kind of started this clip. So what I'm about to change and modify is not recommending or suggesting that the way the kit comes is inadequate in any way. Greg's OCD and not able to leave anything aloneness, that's a new thing, is just wants to improve. There's always room for improvement. This is probably not really a cost-effective way of doing this kit. It's probably anyway. You guys know I love AN lines. You guys know I like the black fittings. You guys already know. So what we're gonna do here, this is the factory bracket, and on the kit here, you can kind of see, this is where it mounts to the block right down here, and it kind of comes up and supports this top turbo. This is the main support, also incorporates the drain. As you can see here, where it bolts to the block, and this is the drain. This bracket actually sits and has the top turbo rest right on top here, and then kind of incorporates your drain. They put a gasket in between this surface and that, and the top turbo kind of sits right on this little pedestal, if you will. So what we are going to be doing is not modifying the way it supports the turbo or anything like that. We're actually going to be modifying the drain. So this is the way the drain comes on the kit. It's really just hose, some hose clamps, and again, this is completely fine. People don't have any issues with it. I'm not fixing something because of that. You slide this over, you have a hose clamp, and then this is the fitting that they go into the block with, which is welded right there, one O-ring, and then it's just kind of pushed over the hose and utilizes another hose clamp. So what we are going to be doing is, you can see right here, gotta love our vibrant performance stuff. So we have a number 10, and that's what size this is. So for instance, this is a Fleece 2nd gen drain hose, AN line, AN fittings. This is a steel weldable, if my camera would ever focus, fitting. So we are going to cut this piece off here that kind of protrudes into the steel piece. We're going to cut that off, and we are going to weld this piece on here so we can convert this drain hose to a no hose clamp AN style line, and we're actually going to be switching over to a Fleece double O-ring block drain that is going to go in the same location as this. And then what we're going to do is we are going to make our own number 10 line over here, which I believe we've got a lot of stuff hanging around over here. We got a whole bucket full of number 10 AN fittings like that. We got some straights, we got some 45s, and then over here we should have right here, I'm not sure, I know we have it here somewhere. Oh, right here, this is number 10. This is, should be, anyway, we'll double check, but we are going to use this black nylon braided hose to make up our drain. Again, I state there is nothing wrong with the way the kit comes. I just want to have a black AN drain line with AN fittings because that's just who I am. I can't leave anything alone. So that is what we're going to be doing. We're going to chop off that weld quick. We're going to get this prepped up, ready to go. That way when we go over and bother Russell, we don't have to do all of that stuff. And that is just going to be the first part of kind of the way we're going to tweak this kit just a little bit. I wanted to get that done before we got all of this stuff powder coated again. And yeah, should make for a really nice look. Not that you're probably ever going to see any of this stuff, but it'll make me sleep better at night doing these things. So anyway, we're going to get started, and then we'll head over to Russell so we're not late. All right, a little choppy action, and we are all prepped and ready to go. So we are going to weld that right center just like that. So just so you guys know, the way they also do this is you actually put these studs right down here. So you kind of have like a stud system on your drain. So when you're putting your top turbo, these studs are actually attached to there, and then they kind of just fit right down through. So for measurement purposes, they will kind of look exactly like that. And we're gonna bring those, put that just like that, kind of put that right in the middle, make enough space. So we will have enough room to tighten down these nuts on the bottom side here. So it's really nice. The drain will actually be already set up in the truck before you even put the turbo down on there. So we're gonna have to make sure this surface is completely flat. The gasket will go right down there, and then we'll go right to the bottom side of this center cartridge of the turbo. So that's kind of how the mount is set up. Which is a really nice design. So we're gonna get that welded up, head over to Russell's now. All right, let's see how angry we can get him. Oh, hello. Look at you, look at your pants. Am I interrupting? What are you doing over here?
I'm cleaning. It's
what is this thing?
wheel bearing press. For the
that is the smallest shop press I've ever seen, but simple, but probably yet effective. How are you doing, Russell?
I'm fantastic.
I'm sorry to be bothering you so
it's 9
late.
o'clock at night.
No, it's not. It's 8:25.
8:25.
It's 8:25, and you told me to come at this time.
This is definitely an evening surcharge job.
Oh yeah,
trains.
Past 7 o'clock, it gets
So
more
wait,
expensive.
you decided to buy a compound kit, yet you have to modify it.
No, I don't have to. I want to.
You want to modify it.
You know me. I can't
Because your
leave
drains aren't big enough.
No, they're not big enough. They use rubber hose, and I want AN.
Yeah, we're going over to AN. Okay. Looky there.
There you go.
A little well-done fitting.
That's right. It's a steel one.
Where'd you
a nice
find
one.
this from?
Vibrant. I had to buy it. I didn't find it.
Would you cut it off of something else?
Well, they had the little indicator ring, and that made it sit up, and I wanted it to sit flush, and I felt like that might be easier and better.
Got bolt hole clearance still for the mount?
And that's why I brought these, so we can make sure. You know what I'm saying? Come on. I'm not that
Would
dumb.
you look at that YouTube world?
I'm not that dumb, Russell.
It's gonna work.
It's gonna work. Besides, this gets mounted up way before it. This is... Don't question me. It's
You're gonna
work.
blow up this truck now too, huh?
Oh, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Is that where you want to do it right there?
Yep.
Perfect. I'm so glad. Oh, would you look at that? That is just a thing. It's a good thing my camera won't focus so they can't see your booger snot. Looks beautiful. You're the man. If it leaks, I'm coming back. Very nice. Thank you very much, Russell. You can now go to bed with your sleepy time pants.
Yeah, you like these, huh?
Yeah, they're nice. They're nice.
This is proper workshop attire.
That's right. Slippers. And we got plenty of clearance for our bolts. Might have to grind away just a little bit of the edge there, just a hair. Oh no, that's... See, it depends. These got a lot of wiggle room. Oop, I just totally botched that up. But these got some wiggle room, so they might...
7 months from now, we'll find out.
Oh man, Russell's always calling me out on my time frame of my builds. Thanks a lot. Man, I always come here for the truth. All right, now can you carry this out for my truck for me? Right by the fitting, please.
Of course.
All right, little job. Thank you very much, sir. We can now go get this powder coated. Everybody else's favorite thing to make fun of me about.
Which color are you doing this one?
Yeah, just black.
Black.
Just black.
Good luck.
Russell, thank you. High
Bye,
five.
Greg.
High
Enjoy.
five.
Good
High
luck.
five. High five. High five. Thank you, sir. Okay, you can go to bed with all of that. I almost thought your wife hit something. That front bumper almost looks from this angle right here.
It has a crown to it. I don't know if it's factory.
Yeah, I was like, oh man.
She better not hit anything with my truck that she borrows.
Oh man.
It's actually hers, huh?
You're not scared of that, huh?
She drives it every day. I have to ask her to use it anymore. She's got the 610 horse wheel powered truck, not me.
All right, goodbye. Thank you very much. All right, boys. We're off to home. All right, guys, we have made it back to the shop to conclude the night. We have got our bracket with our welded on piece here. Oops, just wanted to drop this back off really. We are pretty much done for this evening. Really, really nice. Thank you, Russell, for that. Did actually find both straight fittings, and this is number 10 hose, so we have everything to completely do that. Other than that, I don't really think that there is a ton that we are gonna do, so we can pretty much go ahead and get all of this powder coated. Just trying to get some of this miscellaneous work done, modification-wise, before we go ahead and tear the truck completely apart, because I don't know when we're gonna get the trans done. The trans getting done might come before the turbo kit. I'm not really sure. We're still trying to bounce around schedule-wise. And that is pretty much gonna wrap up this video, guys. Nothing really too involved, crazy tonight. Didn't have a ton of time. Tomorrow we'll be getting into the second gen again. Hopefully shock show up so we can drive this thing, but that is gonna do it. If you guys are interested in any of the black market performance stuff, their link will be the first thing in the description down below. Go check that out. And that's gonna do it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys tomorrow. Hit the like button before you leave, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.